welcome into Rock Painting 101. We are going to be working on hand lettering a lot this month, and so I wanted to just share with you a simple kindness rock hand lettering tutorial. Now I've got off to my side here, I'm actually going to move these rocks out of the way just a little bit here to get started. I'm going to share with you what I've got to the side here. I've got this amazing printable pack off Etsy, and I'll definitely make sure to link to this, where it has wonderful like encouragement sayings. So we have a lot of different options and fonts that you can choose from. So we've got choose joy, 6 different ways, choose love, choose kindness, which I really like this one. We're going to do that one today. Choose happiness. And it's got a nice variation of different styles of fonts and font combinations. Be kind, that one's super cute. Maybe we'll do that one. And different sizes on here as well. So depending on the size of rock, you have be brave, be fearless, be brilliant. So there's a lot of different ones for you to choose from, and a lot of different combinations of fonts for you to choose from. So the first thing that I like to do before I start drawing directly on my rocks is I practice on a practice sheet like this. Now you can do that just using a standard pen, or you could use your paint pens, but just to kind of get a little bit of the style down, like for this K here, for this be kind, it actually loops down from the top, so you're going to loop down and over before you come down. And then you're going to come to a point and then come down, okay? Now, if practicing, and you see that line kind of tilts in, if practicing on a practice sheet a few times, like if this was one you were going to do a bunch of, you could print this page off multiple times, so you could practice quite a bit. You can trace here once and then move to the right hand side. Now the B here, I feel like I'm pretty confident in that, but the kind, I want to try again. So I'm just going to move just to the right hand side here, and I'm going to try to create the same word of kind on my own right next to it to see if I can kind of recreate the lettering. And then our end tilts in a little bit, up and over and down. Big curve up. Oop, my D might have gotten a little away from me there, but that's okay. There we go. So see, you've got these sheets will help you to create the style that you like. If there's a specific kind that you're looking for, some people really like the beautiful script style fonts, and they've got them on here in 2 different sizes. And the good thing about the 2 different sizes is if you still struggle with creating the hand lettering after practicing on sheets like this, you can also use another technique that we have on our page, where you use carbon paper. You can tape carbon paper to the back and bring it over to your rock and just trace. So that's something that you can try as well. So I'm going to take this Be Kind right here, this one here that we kind of practiced, and that's the one that I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to grab a rock here that this one would fit on, and that's what I always do. I just place it right on top. It looks like it covers it up. It's going to fit on that rock. I'm going to fold my paper so it's not all over the place here. And I always keep it really close by, and I like to use my 1M Posca pens because they write really well. So the B, I feel like I can easily adjust that in size a little bit if I need to. The kind is the trickier word of the 2, so I'm going to go ahead and start with my kind here on the bottom and then add the B on the top afterwards. So we're going to do the exact same thing here. I've got my word right above me. If it's easier to have it to the side, whatever works best, or even right below where you're working. The biggest thing about this is it's just practice, 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 practice. But these little tricks can help you get to where you want to be quicker. So I'm going to go ahead and start right about here. And we're going to do our kind first. There we go. We've got our kind on there, and now we're going to add our B. Now I didn't practice this one, but I've done this style of font before. Make sure if you've never written exactly like this that you go in there and give it a couple practices. Basically, we're going to draw our this is the way I do these letters, is I draw my rectangles first, like so, and then you can add your shapes, like so. Okay, so, but you can look here as far as alignment. So see, this rectangle is just inside the K. Like if you even need to take and make yourself some lines, look, it's so you can kind of make a dotted line here. If you dot, 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 to see about where it would be. So we're gonna go right about here. And then the other one is right above the arch of the N. Like so. Now we're going to add our B. And our E. And I made that a little bit of a heavy top E. So I'm going to make my E match where the line on that B is. Just to kind of keep it cohesive. Be kind. Okay. Now once you've got your letters on there, you can go back and kind of clean them up just a little bit if you need to. If you kind of got away from you a little bit, you can kind of go back over some of your lines. For some reason, with hand lettering, for me, I tend to get a little bit shaky. I think the whole process of it still makes me a little nervous. I'm worried I'm going to mess it up. The biggest thing about doing hand lettering rocks is you're never going to get better at them without doing them. There we go. So I'm just going to go over my letter and get them all to kind of the same thickness, but that also helps me make sure all the lines are nice and smooth. Like so. And there we go. So no, it's not 100% perfect, but like I said, I'm still learning too. However, it's a lot better than I could have done even a couple weeks ago. So be kind. It will be a lovely rock for somebody to find. So I'm going to keep working my way through my sheets and do a lot more of these fun rocks. I'll show off some pictures of them all when they're done. Have a great day. Bye-bye.